It's a long and proud Aussie tradition that when visitors cross the seas to visit our shores, we like to mess with them just a little bit. Usually, we like to make up lavish stories about the local flora and fauna to frighten their socks off. Are you even a real Aussie if you don't tell your international guests a few terrifying stories about drop bears? But this time around, actress and musician Ruby Rose has taken our beloved game in a different direction. While on a whirlwind Australian press trip with her American Pitch Perfect 3 castmates Anna Camp and Brittany Snow, Ruby and fellow Australian actress and Pitch Perfect 3 star Rebel Wilson decided to liven up the intense interview circuit with a few ongoing jokes. During the world premiere of Pitch Perfect 3 in Sydney, the 31-year-old star told Mamma Mia entertainment editor and host of the Binge podcast Laura Broduke that Anna and Brittany had been a little flawed after finding out about the existence of chicken flavored chips while backstage at the recent ARIA Awards. For the biggest entertainment news of the week, plus all the new TV shows you need to be watching, listen to the Binge podcast. Then, there was something else they didn't quite understand. My favorite part of showing them around is that Brittany and Anna have been asked to say the word Hoyts a lot, Ruby said. Because obviously the premiere is here at the Hoyts Cinema and they thought Hoyts meant something completely different, like saying you look Hoyts good. They thought if someone asked them how they were going they could say I am having a Hoyts day. They thought it was like saying on fleek or something. I didn't want to tell them the truth. But then I did end up explaining that it was actually a cinema and they were like, oh no, we've been using it wrong this whole time. But that wasn't the only joke Ruby and Rebel played on their poor American castmates before they took to the ARIA Awards stage to present the Best International Act award to Harry Styles. We went to the ARIA Awards and Paul Kelly was doing an amazing performance and we were going on right after, said Ruby. I nudged Anna and Brittany and went he won Australian Idol this year and they literally went oh, really? The first one? And I said no, he won this year, and they said oh, he's doing really well then. Then Rebel got involved with the joke and we had them completely convinced of this. Then we decided we just had to tell them that he is actually a massive star. The cast appeared to have a fun time making the third film in the Pitch Perfect franchise. When the cast stood before the audience to introduce the film at the Sydney premiere, Rose and the other actresses joked that they'd been awful to the new lady on set, but on the red carpet she told a different story. It wasn't actually that hard to join in on the third of 3 films because I literally did that with Orange is the New Black, she said. I literally joined that show in the 3rd season so it was a little nostalgic in that regard. I already knew co-star and producer Elizabeth Banks and I love Rebel Wilson.